a new big curls tutorial for you today. As you can tell, it is like the total curl central. So I have a new curling wand that I am so excited to tell you guys about, and a whole new to start, I have a lot of questions on what products I use, what I've been washing my hair with, and everything. So I have been using this new stuff lately from NuMe, N-U-M-E. That is my favorite. My hair feels like silkier than it's ever been. I love it. So this is the hydrating shampoo and hydrating conditioner. Yes, it's for dry and colored hair. So all of you that color your hair, you feel like your hair is getting damaged all the time, this totally helps. You use those in the shower, and then after, just every once in a while when you feel like you need it, I use the NuMe hydrating mask and leave it on for like 3 or 4 minutes in the shower, and it feels amazing after. My hair is soft and silky and feels like I haven't even colored it, which is amazing because obviously I do. And then also in the shower, this might sound weird, but I put the mask all over my hair, and then I put a couple drops of the, can you see that? NuMe hydrating intense oil. It's kind of like the Moroccan oil, and I ran out and I've been using this and I love it. Love it just as much, every bit as much as the Moroccan. So either one on that. I use my new blow dryer from them as well, which is amazing. Like, my hair always takes forever to blow dry, and it was half the time. And it didn't feel as damaging either. Next I'm going to show you, you'll see throughout the whole tutorial, the curling iron I'm using. But let me just show you. It's called the Foreplay. Can you see that? By NuMe. And it has 4 different sizes of wands, which is amazing because I use the 2 smaller ones to get this curl, and then I'll use the third one to do how I do my everyday curl. And that's what my other tutorial is on, but I'll do a new one with this. And then there's a bigger one also, which is what you can get, like those really big, loose, gorgeous waves. I don't know. So here's the smallest one, which goes cone a little bit. And then the one that I did the majority of my head with is the second to the smallest, but it doesn't cone. It's just a wand. So let's get on to how I curl my hair. Okay, so we're going to start with the curling section, and I've already done my first layer on bottom. I usually do like 3 or 4 layers, and like I said, we're doing the tighter, sorry, I haven't done this yet. We're doing like the tighter curls, yeah? That'll eventually in a few days kind of get to the messy, beachy, whatever ways that you start them out, tighter than my normal perfect curls tutorial. So I did this bottom, and I just took down my next section. And like I said, with the NuMe wand, I'm going to use the second to the smallest on this curl. And then up top, I'll see, I might use some on the smallest rod as well. So with this curl, you're going to want to take it into a little bit smaller pieces than the bigger waves than the previous curly tutorial I did. And then just, again, I have the same thing. I always have my now wand facing down as I curl. And just start at the top of your wand, wrap all the way down, and leave a little bit of hair out. Bring it back and forth just a couple times so that it's not like a straight edge, but then it's not perfectly curled at the bottom either. And I probably didn't even need to hold it that long. This curling iron curls super fast, which is nice. So I'll probably do about 3 sections on each side to get the smaller curl look, which I think is a lot of fun when you want it kind of messy but curly, you know what I mean? I don't know. I like this curl, and I love how it ends up looking like 3 days later. So, and even the next day, but yeah, it holds really well. So back and forth a few times. Okay, and then just so you know, I am on the 200 heat, which might be too high for some people, to be honest, but for my hair, I have pretty coarse hair. It usually takes it just fine. and it makes it so I can get it done a little quicker, which is always nice. So here's this. So what I'm going to do now is, just so that you saw, it's the exact same technique as my other curl. I'll do it on this side. It's just a smaller wand and a little bit smaller pieces, and up top's going to be a little bit different than the Perfect Waves tutorial, because those are a little bit more sleek and longer, and these are a little bit going to be bigger and messier. So that's the look that we're going for, which you saw. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish this and get just to my top layer so I can show you guys how I do it up top, which is really easy too, but you don't need to watch me wrap it the whole time. So I will be right back. Okay, so I now finished all of this, and we are looking very curly Q-ish. Yes, we will messy it up in the end, and I'll show you. Anyways, I have to say though, this curling iron works like 10 times quicker. Literally, like, all this hair took me like 12 minutes to curl, so that's way good. Okay, so I just have my top layer left. I'm gonna divide that in half. So I'm going to do the same process up here with the same size wand. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you go to my blog, and, because I don't know them off the top of my head, but I'll write all the measurements down of each wand size that I use now for what curl, so you know what size you need to use, or a curling iron, or if you get the wand, which I love. My advice, if you have hair that doesn't curl as easy, it might take a little longer, but try using even smaller pieces and a smaller wand size, or a smaller curling iron size, because the smaller size you use, the tighter your curls are going to be. Sorry, can't get this right. The tighter your curls are going to be, and if your hair doesn't keep its curl, you need to start with them very tight. But I will show in like other tutorials and stuff now, the larger, like the largest wands, the more of like the big, loosey, I don't know, loose curls, you know, kind of, I don't know, like the Kim Kardashian curls or something like that. I don't really like to name them because I'm like, I don't really know exactly how they do it. I just kind of curl mine. What works for me. And I'm hoping this tutorial works for a lot of people too, because my other one people said it seemed to, help their curls hold in good. I'm just using today, because I was out of hairspray, the Suave Touchable Finish hairspray, extra hold. I honestly really like this stuff because it's not sticky, it's not gross, but it does help hold the curl pretty well. Okay, I'm going to finish this side, and then I'll show you how the touch-ups of the little curls up top that we'll do with the smaller size one. So I will be right back. I now have the whole head done. Now what I'm going to do, just for some of these, to give it just a little bit more of that like that really fun curl that we all wish we had sometimes, is I put on the smallest wand, which cones a tiny bit, and all I'm going to do is take just a couple of these top pieces and wrap them, at the very top of this really quick and take it out. Like, that's all, and it's just going to give those top pieces a little bit more. Whereas in the other curl that I do, you don't really want the top pieces to have that much curl up top. But in this you do, so that when we messy it up, it looks really fun. So really just like 3 or so pieces on each side does it. And be careful with the wands. I'm kind of used to just wrapping my hair, so I won't say never, but I rarely really get burnt by it, but I know that a ton of people do, and it comes with the glove, which is really nice. In case you're not used to wrapping, put that glove on the first few times, and it helps a ton, so you're not like sizzling your hand off. Yes. Okay, almost done. We're totally getting the curly cute look right now. Okay, I think just this piece and we should be good. And then we're gonna messy it up a little. Okay, so now that we have all these big like this huge head of these curls, right? We're gonna make it even bigger. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is use my hairspray and kind of open each layer just a little bit. Then we're gonna separate the curls. Now I have a picture of this that I'll put up on the post that I kind of have a similar curl as this, but I did it from almost a scrunchy curl because I have really curly hair naturally. So if you have curly hair naturally, I would totally let your natural curl come out and then just do this to some of the pieces, because then it will give it even more of a messy, big curl look instead of the whole hair being all these curls. But if you don't have that, then do the whole head, and it is so much fun. Okay. So, I'm just going to flip my head a little and messy them up. Okay. Yes, so you have this huge curly head, but it is so much fun. Okay, I always wish that I had like an afro because I think they're the cutest things on the planet, but I don't want to cut my hair, so this is the closest I'm gonna get. Remember the NuMe wand, it's like my new favorite thing. Make sure you check out the whole post at caraloren.blogspot.com, and it'll tell even more details than the video can, and there'll be links to where to get this and everything. And I will be doing a giveaway soon, so that with the NuMe, so that should be enticing. Hope you guys have a good day. Try the big fun curls, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.